Banking solved, a smarter, simpler, cheaper way to manage risk, regulation, and finance. Stop trying to run a digital bank with systems 20 years old and not designed for the digital era. Start using a system that provides access to AI and data to support you making the smarter decisions. This is not a big budget, but Four-in-a-Box is designed for credit unions, community banks, neobanks, and regional banks. We bring all the tasks together, add AI, and increase the bottom line by 6%. See how we can achieve such results with this demo. Say goodbye to spreadsheets and all those annoying, expensive tools. It is all now included in a single, secure cloud platform. Four-in-a-Box. End of month is now quick and simple in 4 easy steps. Rollover, import data, run the end of month processes, and run the forecast. The forecast takes the latest data, applies forecast parameters to produce a 3-year rolling forecast immediately. And now you're ready to run your reports. We can produce professional reports straight out of the system. Select the report you want, select the period you want, and in seconds we have a quality report as you would have massaged in an Excel spreadsheet. We can then save that report to a spreadsheet or a PDF. Here is the spreadsheet as an example. We also have a range of reports at your fingertips, such as a profit and loss showing 3 years of quarterly forecasts. And we can produce other reports, such as an operational risk report. All of this data is also immediately available to the executives in Power BI dashboards, all available within hours of the first day of the month. More importantly for many is the important automation of the regulatory returns. We can produce the US bank call report, the US credit union call report, and for other countries in the UK or such as Australia's APRA returns. And after we've checked this and we're ready to send information to the regulators, we go to export, select the returns, select the period we want to transmit, enter the file, and export the return. Here is the XML. This is the technical back-end stuff, but this is what will be transmitted to the regulators. We have a number of modules to support asset and liability management. Here we have a calendar view of when term deposits are maturing, and we can drill down and see the breakup of those deposits by term. We have a portfolio forecasting module where we can see 3 years of forecast details around a product such as deposits, maturities, interest rates. We can update forecast details for loans, call accounts, investments, borrowings. We can also dissect the products. Here we're going to view the average rate for 3 years of forecasts. We can drill down into the product and right down to the tier. Now I want to introduce you to Reggie, our AI assistant. Here, Reggie is going to help us with repricing the term deposits. We're going to ask Reggie to increase rates by 25 basis points for 3-month term deposit, Tier 4, in October 21. Reggie confirms if this is what we want to do and then models that repricing impact. We can immediately see the effect in the Power BI dashboard. So in an ALCO meeting, you could try a rate and immediately see the impact on the overheads. No more people going to dark rooms to model these actions to give you a result in a couple of weeks. Four-in-a-Box also does general forecasts and budgets. The system automatically calculates raw forecasts, which is half the work of budgeting. Here we're going into an expense item to adjust the raw forecast. As you can see, we have the similar capabilities such as a spreadsheet to drag and fill, making it easier to enter the data. We have modules to help with salaries, ATMs, branch expenses, etc. We also have a model for treasury, where we capture the investments for liquidity. We can see exposure limits to individual banks as a percentage of capital. We can view the interest calculations over the life of the investment, which helps with journaling. We are also able to categorize the investments for the regulatory returns based on credit ratings and the type of institution. But wait, there is more. We have a powerful module for creating stress test scenarios or modeling new products that captures a full version of 3-year business plan full with repricing and regulatory calculations. Here we're going to create a scenario to stress test a 40% drop in property prices. We're going to copy the base scenario and apply stress test parameters. Again, we're going to ask Reggie, our AI assistant, to help with the scenario. We ask Reggie to model a 40% drop in property prices. Reggie confirms this. We click create scenario and Reggie models the impact. We can immediately see the impact in the Power BI dashboard, so we can compare KPIs between multiple scenarios. We could create a scenario for a new product and then copy that scenario and stress test problems that could occur with that new product. We could also use the repricing module in the scenario to model the impact of a run on the bank due to a liquidity crisis. So it's a very powerful tool added on to Perform in a Box. Here is the best part. You have full control to update the system. Here is a maintenance menu for updating a regulatory line item. We select the form and the line item, and then the user can add a new general ledger to that form. We have a wizard to help to add details, complete with special routines. Perform in a Box makes auditors' lives easier. No more spreadsheet nightmares to audit. Here they are selecting a line item, selecting the period, and now they can drill down through the formula, which is far simpler than following calculations on a spreadsheet. The system has a number of audits and controls. Here we're going to correct a line item on the regulatory return. Again, we select the item and the period, and we can add a correction and an explanation of why the adjustment is occurring. However, a supervisor has to confirm the adjustment before it is applied. Here we are integrated into Microsoft Teams. As you can see in Planner, the supervisor has a task now to approve that change, complete with the details. In Teams, we can identify tasks to be done and Perform in a Box and see what is outstanding. Perform in a Box moves risk, regulation and finance into the future, an affordable system built for artificial intelligence and data-driven decisions that meets the future demands of regulators and gives you peace of mind. Call us now to see how we can make a difference in your institution.